So I've spent most of my life in front of the camera.
Welcome to my first video.
Yo, what's up guys? It's Marcus Brownlee here from MKBHD.
Reviewing tech, recommend this very highly. Back with another HD video and making YouTube videos. I uploaded 102 videos, and the camera that I choose to do this with has always been really important to me. C200, red weapon. But if you want to know where my love for cameras and making videos really comes from, you have to go all the way back to the beginning, to the very first VHS handheld portable camera ever. I'm Marques Brownlee, and I review dope new tech. But on this show, I'm rewinding the clock to discover the tech of the past that changed our lives forever. This is Retro Tech Camcorder. Hey, what's up, guys? You know, we do a lot of cool pieces of retro tech on this show, a lot of which I don't have much of a connection to because it was before my time. And even though I didn't start making my videos until 25 years after this camera came out, I still owe a lot of what I do now to this. So the revolutionary JVC GR-C1 came out in 1984 as the world's first all-in-one VHS camcorder. So before this, video cameras were pretty much strictly for professionals, but the small form factor and ease of use made everyone want to be the director of their own home movies. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at what came in the original box and try to fire it up. I'm pretty excited for it. And there it is. They all have this sort of retro smell. I think it's just mostly old leather. Anyway, some paperwork. Wow, the original purchaser in 1985, $1,717. Wow. Up here, RF converter, retro battery for sure, blank tapes, a large power brick, red and black, nice color scheme, viewfinder. All right, the actual camera itself. The JVC GR-C1 in the flesh. Okay, this is serious, but look at all the things we have to put together to use it. I might have to look at the instructions. A lot of tech today, we just throw out the instructions as soon as we get something, but this would not be the case if you got a first ever portable VHS camera. You have to actually read through. Viewfinder is gonna go on the front right there. Where's the plug-in? User manual says. There we go. Battery should be pretty simple. Okay, so it's definitely not simple. This is already giving me dad camera vibes. Say cheese, kids. There you go. What is it with us getting STD on all these? Maybe that's something about the 80s, but they just willingly print STD on the side of electronics here. But I think this is a standard white balance. Power button. Did that just turn on? Oh my God, it just turned on. I'll pop a cassette tape in there, might as well. Eject button. Wow, what a noise that makes. Then press the start-stop switch, which is my thumb button. Oh boy, here we go. Minimum focus. And it is definitely recording. Oh, there's my zoom, wow. Oh, hey. This is great. I have literally no idea if this will be in focus, but ready to learn a little more about this camera? Let's get it. Okay, so for the next few days, I'm going to take the JVC camcorder with me and learn everything there is to know about this iconic piece of tech. Hi, I'm Marques.
I'm Jess.
Great to meet you, Jess. So I'm gonna start by asking you to check underneath your chair.
Are we, it's like Oprah right now?
Oh my gosh.
Oh man. So we're time traveling is what we're doing.
We're going back.
This is beautiful. I'm making movies, dude, right now. You're making a movie, I'm making a movie.
I'm recording you right now.
Doc, you made a time machine out of a DeLorean? I've been waiting 30 years to see.
Okay, so before we get into the camcorder, I want to take it all the way back to the beginning. If you wanted to see a movie in the 70s and 80s, you had to actually go to a movie theater. What was that like?
In the early 70s, if you wanted to watch a movie, there was only one place you can go. You had to go to a movie theater.
If someone missed a theater run of something, they very well may not see the movie ever because there was no home video market. People couldn't just buy a movie, bring it home, and watch it. You couldn't stream anything.
Sounds terrible.
But then all of a sudden, there was a push to bring films into your home.
And that gave rise to VCRs and VHS.
Home video is in, and it seemed like it happened overnight, this video revolution.
People could just watch what they wanted when they wanted. It changed the way people consume media, and that was just super revolutionary. But when JVC put out their camera, it changed everything.
A video camera and VHS recorder, all in one.
The JVC was revolutionary because it was accessible. People now are part of the movie-going and movie-creating culture.
Video cameras are now small enough to cradle like violins.
Before that JVC came out, in order to shoot video, it was this extremely cumbersome, involved process.
You'd have to be a professional making a movie, or you'd be working for the news.
I think I can only make the reference to that scene in Commando when Schwarzenegger is about to attack the beach and he's like putting on all this gear. It was like that. Battery packs and the VCR and the camera. It was multiple parts, and it was very hard for anyone to carry.
The JVC allowed people to take video production and have it in their own hands and be a director of their own film. It was epic.
The JVC camcorder turned everyone into the director of their own home movie. So I've invited a special guest to help me try to make my first video using the GRC1. Casey, welcome back.
Good to be here.
Thanks for being here. I don't know if you know what we're looking at right now, but I'm kind of wondering if this brings back any memories.
That is the nicest way anyone's ever called me an old man before Marquez in my entire life.
Casey Neistat puts the word maker in filmmaker.
I said yes to every opportunity that involved picking up a camera.
He's a prolific YouTube creator.
The majority of my videos are shot on like portable cameras.
Man of many talents and a lot of gear, and the perfect person to help me put this JVC camcorder into action.
This doesn't bring back memories, it brings back nightmares.
Okay.
The first videos I ever edited were using the camcorder as one deck and a VCR as the other deck, trying to edit between machines. That was the last time I laid eyes on one of these.
So my first camera I ever bought with my own money, shot to SD cards. It was a little Sanyo ZAC-D camera. Shooting with it was super easy because I just start, stop, get my clips, import, edit.
Am I here because of my advanced age?
You're here because of your experience in the world of video production.
Appreciate how nice you were with that.
Yeah. So this camcorder came out in a time where personal video wasn't really a thing yet. What we're gonna try to do is make a how-to video, do's and don'ts of being a YouTuber, but 1980 style.
Let's do it. But Marquez,
yeah,
you're dressed like it's 2019. We gotta take this just one level further.
This is a... Got it. I'm starting to feel older. Are we gonna stand in front of this?
I think we should stand. Just lift there.
Standing height. That's as wide as it gets. We're gonna have to be further than I thought. I think it's recording.
Is it blinking? Check the manual.
It's both. Record. Okay, to start. While holding the record button pressed.
The tape's not going around and around.
It isn't?
Nope.
Press the start stop switch. So I'm gonna hit record.
Oh, it's spinning.
And it's recording.
It's turning.
Amazing. Okay, we found the record button as a result.
We found the record button.
That's frame. So you go over this way a little bit. Do you look like you're in the middle? Move over a little bit. I think that feel middle.
Oh yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. So my name is Marquez.
My name's Casey. Come along with us on this journey. I feel like that's how they talk to make commercials. Yeah.
Cool.
Action.
Hello. 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 Things. Hello. Things to do. Rolling.
Don't with editing. Gratuitous transitions.
I just can't even open this back.
Oh yeah. You need a hammer to fix this thing. 80s technology.
Hey, what's up, guys? MKB SD here.
Good.
Oh, it's out of focus. Yeah, this screen is so incredibly low resolution that when I have one eye in there for so long and I take it out, I feel kind of cross-eyed.
Don't eat while recording your videos. Hold on, this thing's freaking out. It just shut off. Oh, the end of the tape. How many gigs is this?
Gigs.
Just stop recording.
This is a high-quality production. Thank you for watching the do's and don'ts of being a YouTuber in 1985. Okay, I cut. That was great. All right, so I feel like I've learned a lot just shooting with it.
My biggest takeaway is that I'm glad we're a YouTuber in 2019 and not 1984.
Yeah, shooting and editing with this sort of media would have probably been like a hurdle for me.
Another big takeaway for me from today's shoot is that you look great in a tie, Marquez.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks. Well, I guess the plan now is to put together all the footage.
Good luck.
I can't wait. Okay, so we'll show you the finished video at the end of this episode, but in the meantime, I'm going to learn much more about what made the JVC camcorder such a massive success when it was first released.
The one thing you have to know about media from the 80s is that most shows and movies were just giant commercials. It was product placement.
Want some breakfast? What do you want, Wheaties?
And in Back to the Future, we see Marty pull out his camera and Doc Brown going, "This technology is amazing."
A portable television studio.
They did something really, really clever. We're putting this camera next to a time travel machine, so we're already equating it with future technology.
It was one of the best product placements of all time.
Everybody wanted to know what that was, and everybody wanted to have one.
Camcorders, they're called, and they're the hottest new item to hit the consumer electronic market since the VCR.
Home video became a craze. Everybody wanted to record their own home videos.
I recall certainly in the 80s being at a bar mitzvah and someone putting a camera in my face. People are now archiving and filming everything. What would be normally mundane now becomes really important. So, oh yeah, it's a birthday party, but now, we're gonna film it. Oh yeah, it's a trip to the beach, but now we're gonna film it. And along comes a show called America's Funniest Home Videos.
It was hosted by Bob Saget. It was like the #1 show in the country.
So America's Funniest Home Videos started to get user-generated content and said, hey, your home video is important to us, so now go send it in.
The sooner you get your tapes in, the more chances you have to get on our show to win the $10,000 weekly prize.
Anybody could be on TV. All you have to do is film yourself doing something funny, and you had a shot to be on America's Funniest Home Video. You could be America's Funniest Home Video.
Gorilla Suit wedding proposal!
America's Funniest Home Videos was YouTube before the YouTube.
And when this camcorder first came out, it was really this naive time. You get all of these new different types of entertainment and content that aren't just traditional movies or television shows. You get the rise of fitness videos and at-home workouts. People can do Jane Fonda's tapes in their living room.
Before there was Tinder, there was dating videos. How are you gonna meet people? You make a VHS tape of yourself.
I'm Maurice. I'm an executive by day and a wild man by night.
That's what dating was like. Anybody could take their ideas and make them real. It's like when people go on YouTube and they watch YouTube videos and they're like, I can do this too, because they see other people doing it and there's a community there to receive it.
I want to see for myself how the camcorder influenced the home video market, so I'm at the Found Footage Club in Brooklyn, New York, where they've collected over 10,000 of the most obscure VHS tapes. This is Dope or Nope.
First one we're going to show you is Rent a Friend. If you were a lonely person in 1987, this guy, Sam, he would be your virtual friend.
Before live chat and the internet, this was his idea at an interactive concept.
This guy's a pioneer.
And we would like you to play along with Rent a Friend.
Oh, I would love to.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Sam, and I want to be your friend. How's that sound?
This sounds great.
Hot diggity dog.
All right.
What's your name?
Marquez. Yeah.
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 You know, I see that. Here are a couple of things about me. My nose is rather famous.
Why is your nose?
Ooh.
That looks painful.
Would you like to bite my nose?
You know, it's fine.
Forget I ever did that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll try.
What do you think? Do you have enough information to decide dope or nope?
Wow. That was one of those train wrecks you can't look away from. You know what it kind of reminds me of is those super early vlog channels. Does that make it dope? Nah, not really. Rent a Friend, nope.
We have nothing but train wrecks for you today, by the way.
All right, let's go to the next one.
Okay, this whole wall here and that whole wall there, it's all exercise videos. It's one of the most common videos that we find.
Okay.
This one's vintage 80s.
Body Flex.
Body Flex 2.
Greer Childers had some unusual methods of exercise.
All right, let's just pop it in. All right, you want to go along with her?
Oh, what is she? What is she doing? Is she just breathing?
She's so small in the shot.
Script.
That's the same side.
This side? Okay.
Let's get coordinated here.
Same side.
Oh, same side.
Oh, same side.
This elevator music is really selling me right now. You know, as an athlete, I didn't really have enough room to do all the exercises and things she was doing here.
As a non-athlete, I just found it funny.
It was hilarious. You know what? I don't hate this. If you're gonna separate yourself from the however many thousand other exercise tapes there are, you gotta have something, and she's got that something. This is dope.
You chose wisely.
All right, we are set for the next.
The Rejuvenique facial toning system. Okay, that's Linda Evans.
So it came with the product, and we actually have the product here.
Nice.
It's frightening. It's horrifying. It has all these probes on the back that you put a little bit of the gel on each one of these probes, and then you put it on your face so it'll conduct the electricity.
This is the how-to video about how to use the Rejuvenique Ultimate Facial Toning System.
Your Rejuvenique system requires very little assembly.
Yeah, no, I'm terrified already.
Yeah, there she is, just relaxing while her face is electrocuted.
Before preparing.
Oh, God.
That's like a John Carpenter,
But I'll just say our skin looks terrific, so.
I highly recommend you try it.
Very convincing, guys.
It won't kill you.
Okay.
What's the movie, Friday the 13th?
Yeah, Jason.
You hit start when you're ready to go.
Electricity is not really my thing, but do it.
Crank it.
Wow.
Oh.
I heard that one.
Now it's kicking in.
Oh my God, that really shocked me. Feels like I just stuck my finger in an electric outlet. Oh.
Yeah, it's going to.
As the system advances from one facial area to the next, you may need to increase or decrease the level of pulsation. This is easily accomplished by rotating the control knob in the appropriate direction.
Let's see the results. Let's see how you look.
You look good. You look good.
Do I look like Linda Evans?
You're getting there. Huh. What did you think about the how-to video? Effective?
Tape was dope. The product, I can't say I'd recommend it, but at least you know how to use it. It's better than a manual. Good job, Tape. You're dope. The JVC camcorder inspired a generation of content creators, and electronics companies all wanted in on the action. Soon the market would be flooded with smaller and sleeker camcorder models.
The JVC camcorder was a huge hit, and that just made other companies that much more eager to try and see if they can make something better.
Sony was making one, Panasonic was making one. They were all just hoping to get their corner of this marketplace.
Things became lighter, easier to use, smaller, and then digital came about.
Now, this is the wave of the future right here.
All the whiz-bang production techniques that Hollywood studios use at a fraction of the cost.
The camcorder reached a plateau where there was just no making it any better while it was still for VHS tapes.
So even though the retro look of the JVC camcorder might seem outdated, it's clear to me that our content-obsessed generation now owes a lot to this piece of tech. What's the legacy of this JVC camera?
Everybody whose phone has a camera on it is a beneficiary of the JVC camcorder. And you can absolutely see the legacy of that in today's YouTube stars shooting things from their own lives in real time with very little technology and equipment.
And we live in a time with infinite amount of user-generated content. But if you think about it, the very first visual user-generated content that was massively accessible exists because of the VHS camcorder.
People wanted to see real-life stuff. Without this camera, there would be no YouTube. You'd be out of a job.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
So the legacy of the JVC camcorder is a reminder that we have the ability to decide for ourselves what are important stories. The JVC camcorder allowed people to justify, yes, my life is important, my stories are important.
The big 2,000 subscriber mark.
Thanks for watching.
And my desire to share it with people is equally as important.
Talk to you guys in the next one. What's up, guys? Thank you for watching. I learned a lot about this OG JVC camcorder, and I gotta say, I have a lot more respect now for people who truly mastered this thing. And it wasn't easy, but we have actually edited the video that Casey and I made earlier in the video. Enjoy the final video, the do's and don'ts of being a YouTuber in 1985.
Yeah. Is it rolling?
Okay, so hi. So my name is Marquez.
My name's Casey. Welcome on our exciting journey to VHS YouTube success.
Yeah, let's start.
Do. Very important to hold the camera steady. It makes it much easier for the viewer to see what you were filming. Very important, don't shake the camera. Cheese balls. Don't with editing. No need for gratuitous transitions. Transitions can be distracting. Transitions can be very distracting, and they don't really help the story along. Big do of editing is something called continuity, and that means one shot should match the next shot. Be sure to pay close attention to things like clothing. Don't eat that's good. While recording your videos. Do focus on the shoot at hand. Pay attention to the camera and not your lunch.
Thank you for watching the do's and don'ts of being a YouTuber in 1985.
And we hope you enjoyed watching this as much as we enjoyed making this. Feel free to write a comment on a piece of paper, then put that in an envelope, then put a stamp on that. Bring that to your nearest post office.
In the P.O. box, we'll just put it on the screen.
And in 3 to 5 days, you'll get that comment.
Thanks. Yeah.
We'll see you next time.
Bye. So I hope this YouTube tips episode has been pretty helpful for you guys who are looking forward to investing in a camcorder to shoot hardware reviews on YouTube. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.
And instead of 1,000 subscribers, maybe I want 1.3 million subscribers. I don't know.